Get through the rain morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
I really need a chit chat. Let's have a chit chat. It is so time for a chit chat.
Let's go, girls.
YTG.
Yeah, the girls.
Yeah, the girls.
Yeah, the girls. Took me a hot minute, but I got it.
You there?
These are the conversations that us ladies have off air, and we're like, you know what, screw it, let's talk about it on air. Why not? Got newsreader Abby in with us. I don't know.
Good morning.
It's a fluctuating relationship status. Single this week. What are we doing? Hooking up?
Just living life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live life, love, abs. That's what we always say.
Spot on.
Yeah. We got producer Zoe in with us as well. In her 20s. Loves a job, we presume.
Yeah, live life Nova.
Live life Nova.
Spot on.
What we always say. We need to talk about pickup lines, please.
We do. All right. I'm on Hinge again. I'm on the dating app. Thank you, Andrew, for the applause. So I got out of my last relationship about 3 months ago. And going back on Hinge, you see the old regulars. Abs, you do very familiar. You hop back on, you're like, no, you're
yes.
still here.
Oh,
you
yes.
haven't found someone all good.
Isn't that that's a massive red flag, isn't it?
I guess so, but here I am back on it. So,
Yeah, okay.
And this bloke, who will not be named, who I'd met before my last partner, saw me on it again and thought, oh, shoot my shot again. And this is how he opened it. Not gonna lie, thought you and that last fella were pretty solid. Guess my judgment sucks. I'm not sure why he thought that would work.
So is that is such a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
Like, I thought you were in a good relationship, but turns out you suck at them.
Turns out you're a failure.
Yeah.
Want to hook up?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought. So it did get me talking to some of the girls, though, about the most outrageous pickup lines you come across on these apps, because there are a lot. They're
Yeah.
a bit outrageous. Abs, I'm sure you've come across one or two.
Oh, yes, just a
I'm
few.
sure she's written a few.
No, I'm not a pickup line gal.
Aren't you?
But I do remember, working in hospitality, it was so much easier to meet people. And also when I wanted to get on someone's radar, I'd just give them a little free drink. And they'd be like, oh,
There we
she's just
go.
giving me a free drink. Anyway, so one particular
Ting
night...
that, please.
So one particular night, I went to the pub and I wasn't working, the pub that I was working at. I wasn't working and I was all dressed up. We'd been out and they were getting absolutely pumped. And I said, let me behind the bar and I'll help. And my boss went, yeah, all right, go on then. So I'm behind the bar in this beautiful dress, heels, and I'm serving people, just being an absolute idiot because I'm probably drunker than them. And one guy goes, that is such a beautiful dress. And I went, oh my God, thank you so much. And he goes, it'd look better on my bedroom floor.
Classic.
Did it work?
Did it work?
Maybe.
Yeah. Do you want to know what's really disturbing about that pickup line? That was the one that I was going to use for the one that Greg Oddie used on me.
No!
Oh,
Greg Oddie said that.
certainly worked. 1,000 kids later.
I said, yeah, you got married and kids out of it, and I didn't.
That is as you're saying it, I'm going, no. Oh my God.
Greg Oddie, you dirty bird.
This guy shot his shot, and he did well.
Some good ones. 13, 24, 10, get involved. Best, maybe worst pickup lines that you've used or had used on you.
Yes.
Of course, if you get on air, you'll go on standby list for 10K a day in May. I've got some, ladies.
Okay.
You want to hear them?
Yep.
And I haven't necessarily used these, but I've seen these, and you just wonder if they work or not. Some of these are on Reddit as well. They're a little bit dodgy. I like this one, though. It is, hey, girl, are you a fire alarm? Because you're really loud and annoying. I'm not sure how much that one's worth.
Yeah.
And what time is it? Is it early enough for me to say this one?
Oh, no.
I'm just going to go for it.
Okay.
You remind me of my little toe. I'll probably bang you on the coffee table later when I'm drunk.
Andrew Hayes.
And then also, it's
Excuse
just
me
this
very
one.
much.
There's this one. Hey, girl, is you a beaver? Because damn. Joe just looking at us
If
like
you-
because of a beaver's association with building dams.
Building dams.
Oh, okay.
If you said that with the
Not going
accent,
home with
I'd
Jody.
probably go for it.
No, not now, not ever.
Joe's just still at the bar trying to work out what beavers do. was talking some of those best pickup lines that just took you to the next level, you know?
Yeah, just some really unbelievable lines going out there. A lot of which we couldn't read out on the radio.
Completely fine.
To be fair.
A lot of saucy lines getting used with some success as well. It's interesting, isn't it?
So we had some success.
I know. I've just bagged pickup lines on apps, but then I've also admitted that my last relationship started with a pickup line on an app.
Yeah, which was?
He sent me a message saying, "Have you got any raisins?" I said, "No." And he said, "How about a date?"
So the immediate response to that one?
Thank God he was good looking, is all I can say. Because at first I thought that's tragic, but it worked. We dated for a year.
Well, I tell you what, though, like it's a very precarious position, and I feel sorry for men because, like, it can either really hit or miss, can't it?
Oh, 100%.
It can either be super cheesy or actually that's quite clever.
I would argue 99% of the time it's a miss.
I would have thought, newsreader Abby, who has been on the end of a few and has thrown a few of these pickup lines out there as well, I would have thought that straight away when you're in a situation where you're getting a pickup line delivered to you, you're probably on the back foot. Is it almost a bit of a red flag?
Yeah, but I would say, like, sometimes, yes, okay, it can be clever. Half the time, though, they're a bit cheeky. But people have lost, I'm going to sound so old, people have lost the art of conversation.
Oh, gosh. Here we go.
They have. So you go to a pub and people sit there on their phones head down instead of looking up, and I've watched it. You see these men who they struggle to even just go, "Hey, how you going?" Like, it's not hard to start a conversation. "Hi, how are you? What's your name? Where are you from? What are you doing here?"
Yeah, right. Okay.
I think pickup lines existed well before phones, and they are going strong still.
Yeah.
Okay.
13 24 10. Your best, maybe worst pickup lines. Go on, see if you can get producer Zoe or maybe Abby on board.
So true. We're single.
Just try it
Pick
out.
us up.
What about this one then, ladies? I'll try a few out.
Oh, no.
Just, see.
I don't know.
Just pretend.
Don't know
Just
about
pretend
this.
I'm a younger, handsome bloke at the bar. Just trying to work the art of conversation. What about this? Do you like science? Because I've got my eye on you. Eye on. See?
Eye on,
Get it?
eye on.
Eye on. That's clever.
Oh, it's so.
Do you know what's on the menu? Me and you.
Oh, I like that.
That's not bad.
That's okay.
That's clever.
That's not bad.
Are you a bank loan? Because you got my interest. I like this one as well. If you were a triangle, you'd be a cute one.
Oh, that's good.
Cute
A cute angles.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
I walked off after the first one. I also love.
Wait, Abby, come back.
I also love how you dinged yourself, like you ticked yourself.
Like, this is what happens when he's in charge of the buttons.
Yeah.
You guys don't have access to the buttons.
No.
Oh, there we go. There we
we
go.
go.
What about this? On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9, and I'm the one you need. You want me to ding that, Jodes?
No, you were genuinely going okay till then. That moment, that was truly dreadful. Let's go.
I'm just trying to learn.
Let's go. The phone's 13 24 10. Good morning, Kayla.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Has this been used on you?
No, but I kind of want it to be used on me.
Okay. All right, hit us.
Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk past you again?
Yes.
Or just do a lap.
So then, if that was delivered to you, Kayla, your immediate response is, well, I'm in. Let's
Clever.
go.
Thank you so much, Kayla.
Good. Work.
Good morning, Hayley.
Hello, how are we?
Good. All right, what's your pickup line?
All right. Are you a parking ticket? Because you've got fine written all over you.
That's good, isn't it? And you're like,
Is that gear working on you, Hayley?
you know,
It didn't work on me, absolutely not. No.
especially when you get aggressive, you're like, what do you mean? Did I park in a clearway zone?
Yeah.
How much is it worth? Oh, no, it's $350 again.
That's for sure.
Hayley, thank you so much for the call.
Here's what you're waking up to, Adelaide.
In the news today.
Breaking news.
What's in the news today?
Your post-snooze news.
Well, if you're just getting up to go to the gym or getting up to go to work or you're coming home from work, you need to know the top 3 stories that have unfolded in the last 12 to 24 hours. Let's go to newsreader Abby first of all.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you.
Just couldn't let it go, could you?
So today we're talking about the Southeastern Freeway. Basically, obviously, it's a very notorious intersection at the bottom of that freeway. We've had over the last 10 to 15 years, trucks lose their brakes and they come down and they've got nowhere to go. They've got nowhere to stop. So basically, the state government is investing $100 million. The federal government is then investing another $100 million. And they're looking at some key initiatives to basically try and stop anyone else from being killed after a truck rolled last week. Luckily, the driver walked away with some serious injuries, but he'll be okay. Essentially, what they're looking at doing is moving the traffic lights back 40 metres. There was discussion that they were going to put another arrestor bed in, but the Transport Minister, Tom Koutsantonis, doesn't think the trucks will use it. So they're going to bring the lights back 40 metres, which then means that if the trucks lose their brakes, they don't barrel through cars, and they can kind of make it like a managed motorway. So if things start going haywire earlier on, it means they've got longer to try and stop it and stop them from getting into cars. I don't see how it's going to work at all, but they've had a roundtable. They've talked about it with key industry stakeholders, so this is what they've come up with.
Yeah, right. Why don't they use the arrestor beds? Is it because they get
Isn't it
fined?
expensive?
Yeah, I've heard that they
Get 'em
fined, and I don't know if it's them personally. I think it's the companies that they work for. So that's what I've been told anyway.
Okay, but you look at the alternative.
Exactly.
Like, there's been so many horrible accidents there, and people have lost their lives.
And we had those 9 people. Luckily, didn't die, but were injured in 2022. It's shocking.
There you go.
I always get nervous sitting there.
Yeah, it's not
We
fun.
use the freeway a lot, and I always, when I sit there, I'm just very, very edgy with the kids in the car.
Yeah.
Watch your space. A couple of big decisions to be made.
Yeah.
Some footy news around the Saturday as well, by the way. Not good news for Crows fans. Oh, Isaac Rankin, 3 weeks, hamstring.
Oh dear.
You
so
and him
bloody
can do
good.
rehab together.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so cute.
That's where the similarities finish. unfortunately. 3 weeks, unfortunately. It was in dying seconds as well when Rankin was almost off his own boot trying to win the game on the weekend against the Pies.
Yeah.
And he's right now in that sort of all-Australian form as well, so that is really quite tragic.
When he
for
ran
Crows
about 10
fans.
metres and then got pinged by the umpires.
Yes.
Good, thanks.
Well, he actually ran, they measured him as running 24 metres.
You're right.
You're only allowed to run 15. But he's so quick that when he runs 24 metres, it's probably the same time that a normal person runs 15 metres.
So are you saying the umpire was right?
Well, technically, the umpire was right. But also, just feel the moment.
We much prefer to blame Collingwood in this space.
I know. And our good friend Graham Corns said on the weekend, and I completely agree with him, I just wonder if the ball was in the hands of Josh or Nick Dacos.
Yes.
Whether the umpire would have blown the whistle.
I wonder how much the umpires fear for their lives going to their cars after a game at a Collingwood loss. That's what I reckon.
Yeah. Hey, update as well from Port Adelaide. Ollie Wines, he's going to be okay to play this weekend.
Oh, good.
So he does have a heart condition.
Yeah.
So it's not unusual for him to have situations where he has heart palpitations. He's on medication.
Yep.
And being cleared to play this weekend against the Roos.
Okay.
So there you go. A bit of a health scare, but in the clear.
A lot for a young man to deal with, isn't it?
100% it is. So there you go. That's your post-snooze news.
I sounded so old then.
Didn't you?
A lot for a young man in this day and age.
Young man.
Health problems so early.
I'm so proud of him.
I'm very proud of my Ollie.
9 minutes past 6. I'm very proud of the way that you deliver the first question for the 6:15 vending machine quiz each and every morning,
Well,
Jades.
don't speak too soon this morning.
You do it so well.
Can you just double check the top of the sheet says Tuesday, not Wednesday?
Okay, thanks, Abs.
Watch this space. We'll get back to you ASAP.
Our next guest is a reigning Suncorp Super Netball champion. Geez, that rolls off the tongue. She's a South Aussie born and bred in Wadinna, playing for the mighty Magpies Netball Club. She captains the T-Birds in their quest for back-to-back premierships. Fierce together. Here if you need. Please welcome to the studio, Hannah Petty.
Good morning, Hannah. Welcome to the studio.
Morning. Thanks for having me on.
What are you doing to Thunderbirds fans at the moment? Because I just had a quick look back. 3 games decided by a goal. Like, this is heart attack material for us.
Oh, it's heart attack material for us. And unfortunately, we didn't get the job done on the weekend. But, I mean, we know we're thereabouts, and it's a matter of 1 or 2 shots throughout the game that we can fix up and nail it and get the wins.
Well, you're sitting in 3rd at the moment, but you have to feel like you can beat any side in the competition.
Oh, we definitely do. We've got a lot of confidence going in each game. We know that we've got the star power, but also the connection through the court that we can bring and really stick to our processes and our game plan and know that whoever we match up against, we can get the win.
So that is a big thing, isn't it? Off the back of a premiership is can you back it up, premiership hangovers and things like that. Clearly, you guys are in a good spot because you lost some key personnel as well. So it's clearly a brand of netball.
Don't bring up the Eleanor word. Thank you.
Who?
No, exactly. I mean, we have lost players, but we've also gained a lot of experience and a lot of new youth with Loz coming through as well, and she's been nailing her role in the team, and that's all we ask. And the fact that we have a similar game plan, but we're able to bring different strengths to that has really proven something different for us this year. And I'm loving hitting up Romilda and not having to do as much running as a centre and just bombing it in.
Yeah, it is nice to watch. I want to ask you about this new dangerous play rule that no one seems to understand. So we saw our first send-off in netball in the Suncorp Super League.
Yeah, wow.
Over the weekend. Jamie Lee Price.
So prior to this, you couldn't get sent off?
It's new this year, but instead of a warning, you just get sent off, which I think is kind of good for the game in the fact that players know where the line is. It's
Yep.
very clearly marked out, but also you don't want to take away someone going for an intercept and then the umpire interpreting that dirty. And, it's a fine line, but I think go for the intercept even if you can.
Have you ever been sent off? Have you ever witnessed someone being sent off?
Oh, I haven't, but I heard you have.
Yeah. There you go. So information is getting out. I was going to say, obviously you'll be up to date with everything that's happening with the Adelaide Wildcats.
Yeah, C1s.
The ins and outs
Yeah.
of the C1s.
Yeah.
But 2 weeks ago, just absolute scenes.
Yeah.
The exact location, Jodes, where was it?
Just down at Netball SA Stadium.
Yeah.
I mean-
How close were they to calling the police?
Well, no, it wasn't. You make it sound so dramatic, and it definitely wasn't. I just went for a contest, and the umpire said that was a little bit dangerous. But in my defence, Hannah, my head thought my body could get there, and it definitely didn't.
Oh.
It got there just a little bit too late for the umpire's life.
And then, Hannah, we go from that to the previous week, and even on the weekend, where Jodie's just attending a few netball games, some junior matches.
Netball
and
carnival.
parading her dog around, and
what's
so
it-
into a different space, not even as a player, effectively got herself sent off the court as well. So that's 2 weeks in a row.
I've got a toy cavoodle. I was watching my daughter in a country carnival, and they're like, "You can't have the dog on the court." So I had to remove myself again.
Had some leaked audio as well from the incident. Incredible scene.
It's been an unfortunate turn of events, and also the fact that I'm very, very old. We go again this Saturday night. It is the grand final rematch at the Entertainment Centre. This is a huge game for you guys.
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, we always have a good match up against the Swifts, but being grand final rematch, it's got that little bit more, and we're in front of the Pink Army, and I can't wait to see a packed stadium and hopefully get another win.
Do you genuinely dislike them? I don't want to set you up here for something that's a bit outside the whole, 1 week at a time and never respect the opposition, but is there more in it? Is there more in it when you play the Swifts?
Oh, I guess there definitely is. I mean, they've got a lot of SA girls as well, so it's always nice to get one over them. But, they're a great team, and they've been up the top of the table for a long time, so it does mean a little bit more, and we'll go out there to get the winner, hopefully.
Can we do it by more than a goal, just for my own palpitations?
I would like that as well,
Yes.
so hopefully.
Yeah, I might bring Sid.
Another send-off, 3 in a row.
Yeah, I'm shooting for 3.
He's definitely not allowed inside the entertainment centre.
Hannah Petty, thank you so much for joining us in the studio.
Thanks for having
Now
me
get
on.
out.
If you want to head along to the Blockbuster, give us a call right now. 13 24 10. We've got a bunch of Thunderbirds tickets to give away. Catch your Adelaide Thunderbirds take on the Swifts Saturday, 25th of May at Adelaide Entertainment Centre. Tickets from adelaidethunderbirds.com.au. Joe's your prediction?
Thunderbirds. Only by a small amount, but the Thunderbirds nonetheless. But when it's only Tuesday and you can't wait for Saturday night already, that's me.
Yeah. So if you want to head along and see a woman just really, really going off her head. That's Jodie, by the way. Oh, what a beautiful, relaxing space for Jodie.
It's not. And I'll tell you why, because I'm so yuckily, horribly competitive, and I don't like losing. And yet I seem to do it with alarming regularity.
You're the most recent winner. This is where you need to tell yourself. Right. You go, hey, only as good as your last week.
Okay.
Only as good as your last contest.
All right, growth mindset. Good morning,
producer Zoe.
Good morning. You got this, Jodes.
Okay.
Andrew, you got this too, I guess. We are at the score of 11-6 in Hazy's favour. Yeah. So, Jodes, ultimate comeback incoming. Hazy, winning streak could continue.
Yeah, just know that everyone in this room is 100% going for you. Except for me.
No, I get told off when I go for either of you. So just go both of you. Go team.
Okay.
Same as always. 3 songs, Orchestralised, Nova hits, throwbacks. We've got a couple of listeners who have got a Wallace Cinema pass up for grabs. Kerry from Aldinga Beach chose Team Jodie this morning.
Thank you, Kerry. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Hi, Jodie.
Okay.
You've got this.
Let's get you some movie tickets.
And Jared from Andrew's Farm is on Team Hazy.
Let's go, Hazy. Finish this off just like you did your leg on the weekend.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, it can't be a bad omen.
Oh, gosh.
It's
You
a very
need
good
a win.
call from Jared, though. It's a very good call.
All right, let's get straight into it. Song number 1.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, go on.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Song
Bruno
name.
Mars.
Song name?
Don't believe me, just watch. No.
No, you can't.
Hazy, you got any
unfortunately,
guesses?
Could be a bit of Uptown Funk.
That's the one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uptown Funk, you up, say
That's why I hate it. I do all the work for you. I do all the work for you.
I don't know that you do because you buzzed yourself in not knowing the song.
No, I did know in my head. Just not. I couldn't verbalise
You
it.
created work for me by kicking the bin across
Sorry
the
about
studio.
that.
Now I've got to clean up Mandarin Pill.
Are you going to clean up the rubbish out of that?
She is cleaning up. Thank you, Jodie.
Sorry.
All right. One zip to Hazy. There's still a chance for redemption. Song number 2, please.
Here we go.
Come on.
Hazy,
Go on.
that would be Jet.
Yes.
Are you going to be my girl?
He's done it.
Well, I could sing, you hold me, but you were with
Sorry, Jodie.
Oh, really? That's impartiality.
I really like this song.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good tune. It's a good tune. Hey, Jokes, should we, for the sake,
No. No.
should we play the next one?
No.
What do you mean? It doesn't make a difference.
You win. 7:42. You're on Jodie and Hazy on Nova.
We are.
Just wrap
Play a
that
song.
up.
No, I'm not doing it.
Wrap that up.
I'm not doing it.
That means well as fast for Jared from Andrew's
Yes,
Farm.
well done,
I
Jared.
think we do the third one. I think it'd be fun.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Come on, Jokes.
Who's having fun?
I am.
You could.
Emily is.
I am. We are.
Abby's having fun. Go on then. Song number 3.
Here we go.
Come on, this is an easy one.
Even Abs is on it.
Right.
Abby. Please. That is Jodie,
Yeah.
and that is Taylor Swift. Just to get you and I got in the gosh. I don't know.
Has he got anything?
It is Taylor Swift.
Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen.
No, I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
Cruel Summer.
Oh. Do you know what, Jodie? You didn't get it, but I didn't get it either. So that's
Cool consolation.
How
That's
worth
kind
it was
of a
playing
win.
the third song.
New rule. If I lose 2-0, don't make me stand here and keep playing. Okay? We all got it.
okay. That's completely fine. Congratulations to Jared. He's won a Wallace Cinema Family Pass. Which
Sorry,
includes
Kerry. Can we
drinks
give
and
Kerry one
popcorn.
too? Bad.
It's Jodie and Hazy on Nova. Good morning.
Our next guest is one part of the magnificent trio that is Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie. After completing his building certificate at TAFE, he took up his first radio job in Port Augusta, South Australia. His quest to get Fitzy kicked off the Jodie and Hazy show is in full swing. Please welcome to the studio, Michael Whipper Whiffley.
We say a very good morning to Whipper, and I don't want this to sound creepy, but we're just looking at you on a video down the line, and you look really handsome today.
Very nice.
Jodes, it's a really good point. Thank you. It's not what I'm here for, although our show is doing a singles party very soon.
Yes.
But no, look, I'm a married man, but I will take any compliment that's possibly thrown at me. Normally with Adelaide's favourite, Ryan James Fitzgerald, he just makes overweight, hairy jokes. So to get a compliment on the Nova Network is an absolute gift.
Oh gosh, yeah, we do speak to Fitz every single Friday, but I feel like we've gone top shelf today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have. Congratulations. This is the boutique range we offer here at Nova. And I've had some cut through, which is great news. So thank you for having me on.
Please tell us about this new initiative, 36 months, because my goodness, something needs to happen with our kids and social media.
Yeah, it does, Jodes, and that's exactly as you say that. I'm representing you. I'm representing all the parents, the schools, the teachers, and having a platform, I think, means somebody needs to stand up and say enough is enough. So the initiative is called 36 Months, and we encourage everybody to go to 36months.com.au to sign the petition. The 36 months is basically the current age limit for a lot of the social media platforms is 13. We want to bump it to 16. We want 36 months back. We want to give the kids their life back and a chance to get to know themselves before the rest of the world does. That's the idea. So when you look at the statistics of social media harming the mental health of 1 in 2 kids, it's just so alarming. And as we were saying on air this morning, imagine if there was a product that was on the shelves, was available to kids, and every second person that used it experienced some sort of psychological damage, most likely in depression or anxiety, and in extreme cases, which does happen, death. That product would not sit on our shelf any longer. It'd be gone within a second. So I can't really see the difference to some product out there to what the kids are doing on social media. There are so many parts to this.
With your kids, what are their ages and what are your rules in your household for social media?
Great question. We're not at social media stage yet, although the interest is there, but we go 9, 8, 4. So we're into computer games. It is coming, and I can build it, and they want to be on Snapchat, and we say no. And that'll be a strict rule, which I think we'll be able to enforce in our house. But a lot of the parents, I think, are left powerless because that idea that, well, you're creating social isolation if you don't let them be on a social media platform because everybody else is. We want to take that power away from the kids to have that pressure on the parents, and we want to take that pressure away from the parents as well. So that's what it would look like.
I'm just looking at an article here, and the headline is "Some teens are so addicted to social media in Australia and online gaming platforms that they're pulling knives out on their parents when they cut them off from Wi-Fi."
Oh my God.
Can you let that sink in for just a moment?
I know. Do you know the other reality of it too? You've got to realise that your child is the product. So for a social media platform, if it doesn't have us and you and me, then it doesn't work. So your child is a product, and that social media, through its smart algorithms, is designed to keep your kid on there for as long as possible.
Yeah.
So what they're really doing is they're making money from stealing and then selling your child's attention span.
Wow.
That's what they're doing.
Whipper, tell us how we can make a difference. Tell us about the petition.
Well, the petition, obviously, we need you to sign it, guys. So spread the word, 36months.com.au, you'll see it there. But really, we just want to prove that, for one, 36 months is about not only telling everybody about the issue, but it's also to realise we've got an opportunity here. And as a positive, if we can make this change and bump it to 16, we're giving kids back to families. We're bringing the unit back together again, and we're reconnecting. And then we're thinking to ourselves, well, 36 months, what education can we build into that time between 13 and 16, where we can then release a child onto social media if it's right for them, and they're able to be balanced, a lot more balanced. And there's a reason kids don't drink and drive, and they don't go into casinos before the age of 18. These rules exist for a reason.
Well, I think you're doing such a wonderful thing. It's got to the stage where we've brought a lockbox in our house to put the devices in.
Oh my gosh. Is it working?
Yes, it does. It does.
No one's hit it with a sledgehammer?
Not yet. But I also hide my Marvellous Creations chocolate in there, so it's got like a double whammy sort of,
And where do you hide that key to the chocolate? Is that sort of just in the...
Asking for a friend?
If you hear this on the front door, you'll know exactly who it is.
Whipper, you're doing such a wonderful thing, and it is you're to be applauded for using your platform for good. Yep, well done. Thank you so much.
You guys are doing exactly what I'm doing. You're putting it out there, and I appreciate it.
Do you want to do a regular segment on a Friday?
Hey! Fitzy, you are gone!
Whipper Friday.
Whipper Fridays.
Sounds a lot better, doesn't it, guys?
Yesterday, Jodes, we spoke about something which is just beautiful.
That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Yes, there'll be another instalment of Happy Gilmore.
Oh, I love that.
But then also we discovered something quite shocking, and that is that you've never seen Billy Madison.
Oh, back
Grow
to
up,
school.
Jody. Grow up, Jody.
You
uncultured little swine. Come on, Jodes. Even though it's one of the most immature movies of all time, grow up and watch Billy Madison.
You couldn't even tell me the plot. You were like, I can't even describe it to you.
It's not about the plot.
Oh, what's it about?
It's
then?
about everything but the plot.
Okay. All right. Well, can't wait to go and watch that this week then. Good, thanks.
And further to this discussion, we started speaking about some of these iconic films that people within the team haven't seen. Just the sort of pressure that we're going to put on each other to perhaps go and see these movies. For example, newsreader Abby, what haven't you seen in full?
I haven't seen a full episode of The Simpsons.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, my God.
That is.
What is going on?
Because I just
Seriously.
wasn't a fan of it. I don't find it funny.
I feel like Marge and Homer were my second parents.
Yeah.
Well, that explains a lot.
Doesn't it?
You have a Simpsons reference for every situation in life. It's quite remarkable. But I get that. Like, I'm a bit like that with Seinfeld. I don't get it.
I never.
But Simpsons is funny. Simpsons is laugh out loud funny.
Yeah, absolutely. 13, 24, 10. What haven't you watched that you're getting pressure from your peers, maybe your family, that you really, really must go and watch because everybody else has? For example, producer Zoe hasn't seen The Castle. What? You haven't seen the beginnings, the roots of a young Eric Banner?
It's the culture, Daryl. The place is full of culture.
Chockers! There were so many stories.
And the hotel Trace and I were staying in, they had this one channel, kickboxing, 24 hours a day.
I could watch The Castle on repeat, 24 hours
a day. Oh, goodness. We have to get onto it. We have to watch these movies. But 13, 24, 10, let us know. Are you getting pressured to watch something at the moment? Baby Reindeer is pretty hot.
Oh, that's a big one.
Baby Reindeer is huge at the minute.
It's very good.
It's good, isn't it?
The Tattooist of Auschwitz.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that. That looks
You
so
need
sad.
to. It is absolutely amazing. Also, the documentary on Ashley Madison.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, have to watch that.
All right, 13, 24, 10.
That's one that I'm waiting for the kids not to be home to watch.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to pop up. Jeez, Jodes, are you too good for Happy Gilmore?
That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Come on. We put this out there because you haven't seen Billy Madison.
No.
Right, come on.
Well, that's not fair.
Oh, come on.
I love Happy Gilmore.
Yeah,
but I have not seen Billy Madison.
Well, we're going to get you up to date.
Okay.
With one of the greatest Adam Sandler movies of all time.
Only if the rest of the team gets up to speed with everything they haven't watched that they should have.
That's very, very true.
Abby in the Newsroom, The Simpsons.
We've all got things that we need to watch to make sure that we're all in this together.
Okay, sure.
That's completely fair, isn't it?
Sorry, I've scheduled in washing my hair this week.
Oh, no chin hairs?
Yeah, which hairs?
Do you wash your chin hairs too?
Hairs or what?
No, I pluck them out. Duh.
Okay, sorry. We digress. Let's go to Stacey from Prospect. Good morning, Stacey.
Good morning, guys.
What are people pressuring you to watch?
Seinfeld.
Oh.
I never, ever have seen an episode, not once.
So,
And I have no desire to at all.
I'm similar.
I'm with you.
I'm 100% similar. And I reckon, Stacey, the people who love Seinfeld, it's such an incredible institution for them. Like, they live their lives based on moments in Seinfeld, probably like we do for The Simpsons.
But it's like, it's like you do. Don't we us in that.
We're all in this together, aren't we?
space.
Except for Newsreader, Abby.
Yeah, Stacey, it's like,
I
and
know
people
more
always
about-
cite scenes from Seinfeld, and I'm like, yeah, okay. I just don't get it.
I know who Kramer is, and that's it. And I learned about Jerry Seinfeld more from the B movie than I did from the Seinfeld.
Do you know what? I don't think that's going to sit very well with Jerry Seinfeld.
No. Do not bow to peer pressure, Stace, whatever you do.
It just seems very annoying to me. Even just the commercials that I've seen, I just cannot watch it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
What about when Stacey sees Jerry Seinfeld walking down the street and she goes, you're the dude from the B movie.
Shane from Davron Park. Hey, Shane.
Hi, how are you going?
We're good. What are you being pressured to watch?
Game of Thrones and Harry Potter.
Oh, well done. I don't do it either. I have never watched Game of Thrones or Harry Potter.
I watched probably, I reckon I maybe got through the first season and I was like, I don't get it.
Is this Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
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 I'm telling you right now, Shane, we've spoken about this before. We've got through maybe the third episode and it was a genuine incest moment.
Oh, okay.
And I was telling my mates about it and they're like, yeah, how good's that? I'm like, no, that is not good. That is not a drawing point.
Even I can say that's not good and I'm from Tasmania.
You're from Tasmania.
Yeah, no, never understood it. Never understood.
Harry Potter too, all a bit odd for me. You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Okay, good.
There you go. We're kind of all on board with this together.
Aren't we?
All right, let's keep it going. 13, 24, 10. Some of these movies, maybe TV shows, things that you just haven't seen, but you're getting pressure from your peers to maybe have a bit of a watch.
Watched a little bit of Harry Potter once and it was like the little boy they made him sleep under the stairs. I was like, that's enough for me. That's mean.
Yeah, that is mean. That's not right, isn't it?
Then Harry apparently has revenge. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I'm trying to just indulge myself in this conversation, but I know nothing about Harry Potter whatsoever.
We need to watch more TV and movies. That seems to be the takeaway from this conversation. But we're asking on 13, 24, 10, What are those movies or TV shows that you're getting pressured to watch? Let's go to Dominica from Forreston Hills. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Who's pressuring you to watch what?
It's Friends. My friends are always saying to me, you got to watch it, you got to watch Friends. And I'm like, no, not interested.
No interest at all.
No, it's boring.
Yeah.
Boring?
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like every single friend in the show is such a different character.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, are you not into that sort of real, it's very canned humour, do you know what I mean, Domenica?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think, they're just drinking coffee and doing what we normally do, and it's just boring.
At the Central Perk Cafe. That's where they drink their coffee.
Yeah, Central Perk. Okay. That's
Thanks,
a good one.
Domenica. Let's go to Emma from Monopara. Good morning, Emma.
Good morning. Hello.
Good. What haven't you seen?
The Lion King.
Oh, my gosh. One of the greatest movies of all time, Emma. What happened? What happened to your childhood?
I don't know. I know we didn't really watch movies that often when I was a kid, but it's the cartoons. I don't like the cartoons. I think that's the problem.
Okay, that's fair enough. It's the first cartoon that's ever made me cry, though, Emma.
100%.
Oh, really? Is it that good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, no, my son likes it, but I've never seen it.
Okay, well, do yourself a favour on the weekend. Sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
My favourite bit was where he goes, Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Say it again. Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa.
Yeah, obviously talking about the time where Scar kills Mufasa. And that's when you cried. But also there were some other messages, mixed messages. Timon and Pumbaa got together as this little duo. And I remember being up in North Queensland one time and I saw a wild pig, a boar, and I tried to pat it and almost took my hand off. Wild pigs are not friendly at all.
Julie from Morford Vale. Good morning, Julie. What haven't you seen?
I haven't seen Dirty Dancing, any Rocky movie, any James Bond movie, and I've only just recently watched Titanic.
Oh, my gosh. So what you're saying, Julie, is you've been deprived of such unbelievable, beautiful scenes like this.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Obviously, I've missed it.
Yeah. Wow, Julie. That's quite the trifecta of things that you've never seen.
Thank you. I'm quite proud.
I think if there was one to go back and watch, it would be Dirty Dancing.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so. I love Patrick Swayze, like I've seen Ghost a million times, but Dirty Dancing, none.
Yeah.
Pretty much very similar characters in both.
Yeah. He plays that heartthrob really well, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, he did.
Good baby. Yeah, we did, yes.
To be honest.
Rest in peace, Patrick. All right, let's round this out with Annie from Golden Grove. What have you got, Annie? What have you been deprived of? What haven't you seen? Oh, I'll just turn her up there.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Go again there, Annie.
Hey, Annie, what haven't you seen?
Hello, guys. I've never seen Bluey.
Oh.
I had a feeling you guys would say that.
Hey. So is this a case of you not having any kids or grandkids?
No, hells no. I have 5 children, 5 partners and 5 grandchildren, and they're all always, at every family do, we have every dinner, family night, it's always, no, what about this episode of Bluey? And what about that episode of Bluey? No, I've never succumbed. I've never felt the need.
Wow. It's a beautiful show, Annie. Like it is. There's so many episodes where you just sort of finish, and I'm watching with the kids, and they love it, and they're like, how good's that? And I look up at Dad, and he's got tears in his eyes. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Very sweet.
Hey, Annie, I would feel like in amongst your family, that's not a very popular decision to have like Bluey.
No, we don't want to go to Grandma. She doesn't have Bluey.
It's not a very popular decision. I can agree with you there.
So can we make you popular then and give you some reserve tickets to Disney on Ice?
That would be amazing.
Yeah. We've got a bunch of tickets to give to you right now, so thank you for calling
Oh,
up.
my Lord. No way. I'm shaking.
What about when Annie announces that to the grandchildren? They're going to be like, don't be stupid, Grandma. You don't even have Bluey, as if we're going to Disney on Ice.
They would be blown away.
They're all yours, Annie.
Congratulations, Annie.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. I love your show.
Oh.
Nice. This is every morning. It's my go-to.
Oh, that's
what my car is direct to. And
Beautiful.
It's every day. Oh, thank you so much, guys.
Sorry, we just need to finish that sentence. You've got to name 2 Bluey characters.
Oh, no, hang on. We had a Bluey cake. No, but it was the orange thing.
Yes.
The orange thing? You mean bingo?
Oh, is that bingo? bean-dike. Yes, we had a bean-dike cake for my granddaughter's 3rd birthday. My daughter-in-law made it.
There you go. That'll do.
Oh, goodness.
That'll do.
What an adventure that was with Annie.